Welcome back with another video with links. Today we're having a gander about the Dwarfs in Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. They're a fantastic race that gain an interesting number of things. Firstly, let's look at their stats. They get +2 Constitution, +2 Wisdom. Their Charisma modifier is reduced by 2. This is kind of a good balance that allows for specific kind of builds, mostly of course that you're looking for builds that are frontline, and we can also see this by what they have. They're slow and steady as feats, as racial traits as well. They slow and steady, that means they get a base speed of 20, and their speed modifier, however, is never changed, even when they are wearing too heavy of an armor and they are heavily encumbered. They are also stable, so they get a +4 to their stability when they are rushed. And this is really good AC bonus as combat defensive maneuver, or rather CMD, something to keep in mind, as they stay on their feet for much longer and quite difficult to take down by minotaurs and other such creatures that decide to try and push you down to the ground. They're also very hardy, so they get a +2 resistance against poison, spells, and spell-like abilities of the sort. And they get also defensive training against giants. They're short, they kind of hate the super large giants, so they get a +4 bonus dodge AC to monsters of this type, and of course any subtype of giants of the type. They hate orcs and goblins, so they get +1 to their attack rolls. This is just a very simple little flavor that they add. And keen senses, so you get an additional perception of +2, similar to the other races that were mentioned in this, which are of course the elves, the gnomes, the half-elves, half-orcs, and halflings, kitsune, and onwards, that all get this. This just adds a little bit of power. They also get dwarven familiarity, so they're proficient with battle axes, with heavy picks, and warhammers. And they treat any weapon that's dwarf in the name as a martial weapon. Finally, they have 2 subtypes. You have the Unstoppable Dwarf, which gains endurance, allowing it to have +2 athletics checks and +2 fortitude saves against fatigue and exhaustion. You can also sleep in light and medium armor without becoming fatigued. The upside of this also is you get +1 racial bonus on fortitude saving throws. The downside, you lose your keen senses, your stability, and your defensive training, which in my opinion, if you're going for Unstoppable Dwarf, you're going for a build which is either super frontline, heavy damage berserker, or you're just trying to take down your enemy as fast as possible with as much damage as possible, because you're losing a lot of your defensive training. The other is the Burrow Dwarf. This is more for a religious build if you're going on that regards, where you get an additional attack roll against, and AC as well, against undead, +1 on each attack roll and AC, and you get +2 to your lore checks. However, you lose your keen senses, defensive training, and your hatred against orcs and goblinoids. Of course, the basic, you are the exemplar of your race, so you have the basics over here. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please let me know down below in the comments. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and tell me which one you want to see next. There's quite a lot of these, and if you do like them, I'll keep doing them. Thanks for watching, and bye bye.